make it the first time. But I'll come back. I gotta call all of you. I gotta get my head back in the game. I gotta finish out. It doesn't mean you need to study it more.
There's nothing casual about winning. Nothing. People who win are obsessed with winning. And when you come in and you think that you can do half their work or learn half their skills, or you're going to find a way around that, you got to realize that's an ego problem.
In order to be people, you have to be broken so many times.
That's right. That's right.
Broken so many times, but they cannot break you anymore.
The most dangerous person in the world is a man that is broken and alone.
You have to have a plan, and you have to spend all your waking hours outside of whatever job you do planning your escape. And you have to come to the realization very clearly that you got yourself stuck. So whatever you're doing, you have to do it like your life depends on it. Take ownership. Take extreme ownership. Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing. Get control of your ego. Don't hide your delicate pride from the truth. Take ownership of everything in your world, the good and the bad. Take ownership of your mistakes. Take ownership of your shortfalls. Take ownership of your problems. And then take ownership of the solutions that will get those problems solved.
No more gray decisions in your life. It either serves the man or the woman you want to become, the business you want, the father you want to be, the wife you want to be, the mom you want to be, the leader you want to get rid of. Well, maybe kind of, surfing on my phone a little bit, or doing this a little bit, or binge on Netflix a little bit, or hang out with those negative people only. But no.
We are overcoming the suffering. We are not running away from the suffering. You are overcoming it. You go through it until you have become so strong. Your body becomes so strong. Your mind has become so strong that it doesn't matter afterwards anymore.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless. Shape like water. When you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. And water can flow, or it can crash. Be water.
When you come out of the storm, you're going to be the same as you walk into. That's what the storm is all about. When you can't control what's happening to you, control how you respond to it. That's where your power is. And so we come from a generation when something is broken, we don't throw it away, we fix it. Right? And when you think about calm and happiness, it's not real calm and happiness in quietude, when you can be happy in the midst of hardship. Then you see the true potential of the mind.
Every day, and the crazy part about that is the price changes daily. Just like the stock market goes up and down, the price of winning changes on a daily basis.
Most people don't have those things. Most people don't understand what it's like to really go for something.
And you're going to have to go through hell. Worse than any nightmare that you ever dreamed. But in the end, I know you'll be the one standing. You know what you got to do. Do it. Do it.
Lazy people don't know how to start. Weak people don't know how to finish. Successful people don't know how to stop. People demand success, but refuse to work weekends. People want opportunity, but won't talk to strangers. People claim ambition, but sleep in every day. We are the result.
A year from now. And in a year from now, does that future person hold regret or pride?
You can be anything you want to be. Remember, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. You could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't do the right thing, then nothing happens. But when you do right, guess what? Good things happen. You hear me?
You're right.
You have to realize, you have to know, you have to accept that all excuses are lies. They are lies only. Think about the things that you tell yourself, the lies you use to rationalize taking the easy way.
4. I'm set number 1 just for fun. We still got 9 sets left. After we hit some sit-ups. Thanks.
You're always afraid because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. You're going to take a professor say, what are you passionate about? What do you want? I mean, the guys who work their entire life laying bricks so they can have a chance at the opportunities you have.
It's time to get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut out all the noise. Get back to the lab. Because that's where the knowledge came from.
You're going to lose sleep. You'll doubt whether you want. You'll stress it against me. You won't finish your to-do list. You'll wonder whether you made the right call and have no way to know where you're. This is what hard feels like. That's okay. Everything worth doing is hard. And the more worth doing it is, the harder it is. The greater the payoff, the greater the hardship. If it's hard, good.
It changes everything. If you want some kind of a good outcome, you're going to have to work hard for it. Even if you don't work hard for something, you're not going to get an outcome that's really worth much.
You don't have to feel good about it. You just have to keep going. Feeling will pass, but you will remain. If you're one of those people that push work-life balance, just remember, the people who like working hard don't care. I've never regretted trying harder, anything, ever. Hard times last long, but an epic story feels like a lifetime.
I've trained 99% of my life. Don't touch. No one had none of that. I did all of the work alone. You want to be that one mother that every day, whether it's raining, snowing, sleeting, you lost every dime. Your mom died, your dad died. You come and you bring the energy that it takes to make the team function at the highest level every day. And that's the person you want to be every day of your life. It's not okay for you to be a weak loser. It's not okay.
I'm a man. I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to waste my life, because when I die, I'm going to paradise. And I'm not worried, so I'm in a hurry to die. So no one's going to disrespect me, and no one's going to write nonsense about me without me retaliating back.
It's okay to be a man.
It's not okay. It's necessary. What the hell are we going to do without men?
Heroes and villains always have the same backstory. Pain. The difference is what they choose to do about it. The villain says, the world hurt me, I'll hurt it back. The hero says, the world hurt me, I'm not going to let it hurt anybody else. Heroes use villains. Villains are used by them.
Every time you do something, you choose over and make a positive for the people in their life.
It feels superior to Joe, and it's exactly what you do. Otherwise, you'll just stay in the same place you're like.
You want to know something? Sit on your bed one night and so when your plan fails, when those bullshit fucking laws get too heavy, when you get knocked down on the canvas, when everything falls apart in your life, and your plan is stuck, what the fuck are you gonna do? You're going one an option. Stay home.
The more you commit yourself to becoming the best person you can be, the more you like yourself and respect yourself, the more energy you have, the bigger goals you set for yourself, the more you persist, and your self-esteem goes up, your self-respect goes up, your sense of personal pride goes up, and you start to get promoted more and paid more often.
You have no time. There's no time. I mean, one of the quotes on the wall in the gym in there is, there is no tomorrow from Rocky 3.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
You've really got to get serious. You don't have to be grim, but you must be serious. I know a guy that's got half a dozen jokes keeping him from becoming wealthy. He's not known as rich. He's known as a joke, which I guess is okay if that's the kind of life you want to live. But it really isn't the best way to do it. To go from average to fortune, you must get serious.
75 years. That's how much time you get if you're lucky. 75 years, 75 winters, 75 springtimes, 75 summers, and 75 autumns. When you look at it like that, it's not a lot of time, is
Don't waste it. Get your head out of the rat race and forget about the superficial things that preoccupy your existence and get back to what's important now. Right now, this very second. And I'm not saying drop everything and let the world come to a grinding halt. I'm saying that you can become a seeker. You can be loving more. You can be taking some chances. You can be living more. You can be spending more time with your family. You can be getting in touch with the part of you that lives instead of fears, the part of you that loves instead of hates.
You know who has a plan B? To lose. Every single person that wins big, every single person that you look at, every single person that you're inspired or that you're going to die.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pop. Number 2. Get off your ass and do what I do. That's set number 2. We got 8 sets left for you egg-headed motherfuckers that don't know how to fucking count. After some sit-ups and a plank.
And then look, this is what you gotta do. Wake up and grind. Wake up and grind. Every day. That's the message. I mean, it's not hard. If you get up every single day and put your mind on something, how can you really believe that you won't wait? It's not possible. I mean, 99% of people always don't want to grind. So you just start, you become like 1%. It's really simple, but you're making it hard. When all you have to do is wake up and grind. Every day. That's the message. Ah, there you go. There you go. Energy. 7, 8, 9, 10. The machine here. There you go. Nobody works like James in this house. 13. Come on. 14. Come on. 15. Shut that muscle down. 16. Come on. Get it. 17. You don't know me, son. Get it. 18. You don't know me, son. Get it. 19. You don't know me, son. Yes. 20. You got some more here. 21. Yeah, get it. Come on, I want to see it. Good. 22. Who's going to carry the boat in the wall? That's you, buddy. Come on, 23. 124. One more, man. One more. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You did it. Yeah. Do not give up. Do not feel like you're tired. When you're tired, think of last year and think of perfect. Every time I get tired, well, I think I can't go no more. I think I'm perfect. That ain't us. Focus.
A friendly reminder that in 3 generations, everyone who knew us will be dead, including people whose dreams stopped you doing what you wanted all along. Imagine if someone you know achieves every dream and gets every goal they have. Years later, they get old and die. 2 years after that, how much do you care? About as much as everyone else will. If you accomplish your goals and dreams, do it for you.
When we time, look across the field. Last year, we're in. There's so many times in life. You don't want to be doing what you're doing. You can't just quit. Remember this. It's in the hobby. It's in the show. It's a lifestyle. So. You can't always want to be the best amongst all the best people in your career field. So you're trying to get that level. This stage, posture, it's a big deal. Towel on your neck. You respect it. So make sure you put that towel on that nice chair. So you don't, the whole thing is this. Don't say a word. Stay uncommon amongst uncommon people. You're never done. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Stay home.
Heroes and villains always have the same backstory. The difference is what they choose to do about it. Villain says, the world hurt me, I'll hurt it back. The hero says, the world hurt me, I'm not going to let it hurt anybody else. Heroes use pain. Villains are used by it.
On the days when you're just not feeling
those days. Those days when I'm tired or worn out or just basically sick. What do I do on those days? I go through this. I get it. Even if I'm just going through the motions, I go through the motions. I don't really want to work out. I really don't want to hammer on a project. I hammer on a project. Don't really want to get out of bed. I get up and get up in bed.
The bad days create a story that I'm one day going to tell myself about what I got through. Without the bad days, the story would be way more lame. There would be no glory in overcoming anything. There's what you overcome. It's all just 40, 60, vanilla ice cream, mush, gray, like this.
Well, it's that time of year again, we start to feel real happy. Why? Because we're not going to work. If you believe in Santa Claus, and you start to feel great. We start making promises to ourselves about, hey, I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to do better in school. I'm going to be better here, be better there. Those endorphins are gone. And I promise you, man, by getting up early and getting after it, to wait, to harder, guess what? It's a lot harder now. That repetition becomes a lot harder now. So a lot of people can't do that on their own. So find somebody in your life.
Pop, set number 3. Get off that ass and come get it with me. We still got 7 sets left for you egg-headed motherfuckers that didn't finish the 3rd fucking grade, champ.
Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life.
Tired, 14 days, 13 days, don't mean nothing. Tired is only in the mind. You tell yourself you're tired, you're going to be tired. I don't get tired.
I learned more in these maths than I have in all my years. I'm a nerd, I got a PhD. I learned more about life, about the mind, and these maths than I have in all the years of school. And these two things, two of the biggest things I took away is probably the reality that I'm not special. If you want to be good at anything, you work really hard. And if you want to be the best in the world at something, like I do, I want to build robots better than anybody else in the world. Or whether that's leading or young or anything. You have to work, but you have to work harder. Anyone else in the world.
Hey. What you doing here? Don't you have practice?
Not anymore, I quit.
Well, since when are you the quitting kind?
I don't know, I just don't see the point of it.
So you didn't make the press list. There are greater tragedies in the world.
I wanted to run out of that tunnel for my dad. To prove to everyone that I've worked out.
Oh, you are so full of crap. You're 5 feet nothing, 100 and nothing, and you got hardly a speck of athletic ability. And you hung in with the best college football team in the land for 2 years. And you're also going to walk out of here with a degree from the University of Notre Dame. In this lifetime, you have to prove nothing to nobody except yourself.
So I'm out here in Eugene, Oregon. Just got through training with Cameron Hayes. If you don't know him, make sure you look him up. He did a 50K yesterday. A lot of people ask me about, how do you train for ultra marathons? The big thing is you got to put some big runs in, followed by some medium runs. Yesterday did a 50K. My legs were all beat down. One was knee tight. But guess what? I know. How about days off? One day, but not today. You training for a nice big race, get your legs all mucked up, jacked up, with your mind and body say, I don't want to do this thing anymore. And guess what you do? You go out and get some more miles. Yesterday, I did a 50K, then we'll do a nice 15 miler, nice and easy. That's how they're going to feel at mile 60 and 70 of a 100-mile race. Get after it, like I said, not today. Get after it.
To be the strong man, the man of action. Something. You're happening in your own
on.
Lose! I don't lose! I win! I win! That's my job! That's what I do!
If you ask most people what their number one fear is, what do you think? Most people's number one fear is public humiliation. Because I've had to. And now it's just time for me to say I'm tough. If it does not kill you, then you strong.
Once you change one thing, your mindset, you can attack. Yes.
But you want to see if you're a brave person, what they call the 4 o'clock in the morning courage. Wait when things go when things are the worst, when your very best deal falls apart, when your rent is late, and you're tired, sick, everybody's mad at you, and your car didn't work. Then it's the person that picks themselves up and says, no, it's going to stop.
Thoughts aren't true. Feelings don't require actions. Things aren't good or bad, they just are. Our greatest enemy is ignorance. Change your life, change your surroundings. Our actions, not our path, define who we are.
Develop the quality of being unstoppable. Say to yourself that no matter what life throws at me, I'll never stop. No matter how rough it gets, I will never quit. And nothing will ever stop me. Make the decision that you can be tired, you can be worn out, but nothing is ever going to stop you. That's a wonderful decision. Because then no matter what life throws at you, you pick yourself up. And you say, okay, give it your best shot. Respond. He says, nothing is going to stop you.
I've lost in kickboxing, I've lost in boxing, I've lost in life, I've lost in love, I've lost in family. Life is, you don't need to win all the time. There's wins and losses, so you roll with the punches.
Is there any limit to your ambition?
No.
Lock in, believe in what you believe in. Nobody else matters. You have to hold yourself accountable. You have to hold yourself to your truth. You have to hold yourself to your beliefs. And always believe in the power of the man above. Because nobody in the history of life been able to do it by themselves. Nobody. Don't worry about the haters. They ain't. Don't worry about the naysayers, because they ain't. Whenever you feeling a way about yourself, you look in the mirror and you say, you are the only thing that matters.
And you're going to have to go through hell. Worse than any nightmare that you ever dreamed. But in the end, you know you'll be the one safe. You know what you gotta do. Do it. Do it.
Lazy people don't know how to start. Weak people don't know how to finish. Successful people don't know how to start. People demand success, but refuse to work weekends. People want opportunity, but won't talk to strangers. People claim ambition, but sleep in every day. We are the result of our actions, not our aspirations.
And a year from now, it's going to happen like that. And who is your future self? 1 year from now, who is it? It's like everyone's out of here. You're party Saturday night. You're not willing to sacrifice. I'm like the lone survivor in here. You know? Tonight will be over too. Tomorrow I'll be stronger for it. Another day will go by. 365 of them happen so fast. Who are you going to be in a year from now? And in a year from now, is that future person regret or cry?
You can be anything you want to be. Remember, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. You could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't do the right thing, then nothing happens. But when you do right, guess what? Good things happen. You hear me? You have to realize you have to know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pop, set number 4. Find a towel, find the floor. We only got 6 sets more. Let's go, champ. Lightwork.
Think about them. You don't have time. That's a lie. You don't have support. That's a lie. You don't have the equipment or the gear. Lies. You're always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. You didn't take the professor's side out because you're like, no, look, I didn't want the job. It's not about the job. I don't work for government. But you can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing. What are you passionate about? What do you want? I mean, the guys who work their entire life laying brick so their kids have a chance at the opportunities you have here. If you were to create a hero,
What would you put them through to make them tough? It probably wouldn't be a really chill life. What would you put them through to make them patient? You probably wouldn't give them things immediately. And so it's like we want these traits, but each of the traits has a price tag attached to it. It's like, do you want to pay the price tag to get it? Thing. And so I think if people reframe the period of life that they're going through as the price that they're paying out of the wallet that they want, their time, seconds of life that they're trading for it, then I think more people will be willing. And make the trade.
Building something. That speaks for itself. Disappearing means doing the work. It means doing the work in the dark. It means building in private what you don't need to prove in public. It means doing the work when no one's watching. You stop worrying about what people think and start valuing what you believe. Because a life that looks good or sounds good is nothing compared to a life that feels good.
You want to reach your goal? How to reach the goal the quickest? Be focused with your energy. Meaning, be focused with the mind. Don't lose the goal from the mind. Whatever you do from the moment of waking up until the evening, whatever you do, keep the goal in the mind. This is the quickest way of making this goal become real.
Success really just boils down to this. You gotta want it more than you hate what it takes to get it. If you're willing to suck at anything for 100 days in a row, you can beat most people at most things.
I truly believe we are all equal as human beings. If we are obsessed with something and we truly pursue our passion with everything we have, regardless of anything else, if you are obsessed, work hard, put in the time, you will succeed. And that is a philosophy that I carry, my coaches carry. And to see LeBron James, who's like a mega superstar over here and a phenomenal athlete, share that belief is inspiring right back to me. It shows that we're thinking correct. You know, this is hard work. This is an obsession. Nothing can beat hard work.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You are nobody who's going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit. Then keep moving.
The heaviest things in life aren't iron and gold, but unmade decisions. The reason you are stressed is that you have decisions to make, and you're not making them.
Learn to say you to the world every once in a while. You have every right to. Just stop thinking, worrying, looking over your shoulder, wondering, doubting, fearing, hurting, hoping for some easy way out, struggling, grasping, confusing, itchy, scratching, moaning, groaning, honing, boning, hair splitting, nitpicking, piss trickling, nose sticking, gouging, eyeball poking, finger pointing, alleyway speaking, long waiting, smoking, evil eyeing, back scratching, searching, punching, besmirching, grinding away at yourself. Stop it and just do.
You got a choice. You got talent. You got a chance, and I don't hear about you and Brian and what your mama didn't give you, the white man don't give you no shot. You got a chance. Use it while you're still alive. You don't know what death is. You have no idea what death is.
And the life you want is on the other side of a few hard conversations. You're living a life you hate because you're too afraid to have it.
You've never gotten traction by sitting still. You've never gotten traction by having just wonderful thoughts. You've never had traction by good intentions. You've got to move, and then you get traction. So many people, they want to go somewhere,
but they don't remember. What do they expect? They expect us to pick them up and carry them there. No. What is it today that you've been wanting, but to be honest with you, you haven't yet gotten? I will almost guarantee you the reason that your want and desire is far from being fulfilled by achieving it is because you haven't taken action necessary. So today, don't think about it. Don't talk about it. Don't push for it. Go for it. Die. Move. Start. Trust me. It's the only way to get there.
I don't know what the future is, but if you are willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first is successful. The one that has ultimately proven to have more meaning, more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it.
9, 10. Pop, number 5. That's 5 sets in the pocket. We got 5 sets left, champ. Stay in the fucking pocket. Come on, champ.
The challenges that you choose to press on your pride, and press on your purpose.
The president Planet 2 was 25 years ago. But the second and the first time the Planet 2 of self-discipline is beginning.
Discipline. Like, really understanding the word of discipline and sticking to it. Like, that's like, you really understand that, you'll be fine. Most of these guys don't have discipline. They feel like they do enough. They make excuses. They'll be like, just do that. Being disciplined. Set a goal, be disciplined to that goal.
If there is something that you feel is good, something you want to do, something that means something to you, try to do it. Because I think you can only do your best work if you're doing, no matter what it is. You can look at it and say, I did that, I think it's pretty damn good. That's a great feeling.
What would you do if you just learned today that you only had 6 months to live? What if you only had 6 months to live? What would you stop doing? What would you do more of? Who would you spend time with? The answer to that question is very interesting. What it tells you is what you really value. What is really important to you? And what we have found is that self-esteem, satisfaction, happiness in life comes from getting your goals and your activities congruent with your values, with your priorities, with what you consider to be really important.
If you're going to do it, do it. Say what you can do. Do what you say. You can't do it, don't say you can do it. Don't over-leverage yourself. Don't over-leverage your decision and then jump in and kind of dip a toe. I think I'll try it out. No, think if you're going to try it out beforehand, but when it's time to go, finish it, find out. Come out the other side. Don't leave it and go, ooh, I just want it. That keeps me up at night. I think it keeps a lot of us up at night. You half-ass something you just don't know. Whether you fail or succeed, you got what you want or didn't get what you want. Finding out. And looking in the mirror and going, I didn't half-ass it. I went all the way. I found out. And that ain't for me. Before I found out, damn right that is for me. That's a great place to get to. I can't fight. I got to fight my fight. It's about fight our fight. 2005, I had one of the most tragic injuries ever. And I couldn't help my team. So the leader was slipping away so they could be down. But when you still have a lead, and Joe Flacco, you got to rally around. You got to get behind him. It ain't about wins and losses. It's about love. It's about understanding. I'm going to make the play, I'm going to watch the play be made. It's simple. It's if I can tell my safety, you over this, I'm going this night. It's a man of a man every time we play the game. It'll never change. It's about winning one-on-one battles. Fight to fight. It's our fight to fight. 1 and 6 doesn't define who you are. What defines who you are is what you do when you 1 and 6. What the man you fight for. Just everything you got today. Not because of the scoreboard, but because when this game ends, you have a brother to call for life. Remember, you gave everything you had. That's why we play as a race.
That's why we fight this away. That's why no matter what nobody on the outside says, she'll fight.
Remember this, nothing worth doing ever came easy. Following your convictions means you must be willing to face criticism from those who lack the same courage to do what is right, and they know what is right, but they don't have the courage or the guts or the stamina to take it and to do it.
Your haters will become your congratulators. And the more stones they throw at your ass, your mansion gonna get bigger.
You have to do what you love. You have to do what you love. I've seen so many people, they're forced through lots of reasons, sometimes including family, to go down a path that they don't want to go down, to go down a path that leads them to something that they don't love, that they don't enjoy. You have to do what you love, or you most likely won't be very successful at it.
It was good. It was good to talk about that. It actually makes you feel good, makes you feel proud, all that. But guess what happens? That alarm clock goes off at 4 a.m. to train. I don't want to be a silly day. I'm clearing out the mind. Until you want to do something, you always get to be a talker. You always get to run your mouth.
The consistency is the most difficult thing. Just doing everything.
Do you ever wake up and you say,
I fight against my mind. Yes, sometimes it's happening. We are all human beings. We are not happy every day. We are, not in a good mood every day. It's normal. It's part of us.
what do you do to overcome that?
I fight against that. It's the big challenge when you're not willing to do something, but you have to do it. This is the main point. This is why I say our mind it's a box of surprises, and you have to challenge yourself to be consistent. I repeat, sometimes it's hard. It's what many people say. You like to go to the gym every day. Of course not. It's not true. Nobody likes to go to the gym every day. But you have to do it. Probably yes, because your mental strength is coming from that.
As soon as you look back and you just come up with something that you feel like you want to change, something else has to change. So what about your biggest disappointment? But once again, it's the same reality. Disappointment to me, to win, you gotta lose. To be successful, you gotta have something that's not successful. To be happy, you gotta have disappointment.
1,
So
2,
I think
3,
all of those
4,
things have
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pop, set number 6. We do this shit just for kicks. 6 sets in the fucking bag. We got 4 sets left. For you egg-headed motherfuckers that don't know how to fucking count.
It is who you are. Don't hide from it. But don't wear it rubbing people's face.
Power, real power, doesn't come to those who are born strongest, or fastest, or smartest. No, it comes to those who will do anything to achieve.
This world you live in is tough. It's tough. It will beat you down. The world in the life that you live in is the ultimate competitor. It will try to take you out. It will find your weakness, and it will just hammer you.
It's like a personal coach.
100%. Build belief, build confidence to the point where nothing can hurt you because you know exactly who you are. You've faced your demons. You've been able to go on an audiobook in your mind. Maybe you didn't write a book, but in your mind, you were able to hear all your past troubles. You were able to listen to them. You're able to say, okay, now I can now talk to people about what I went through. I'm no longer embarrassed. I'm no longer ashamed. Being ashamed is one of the biggest things that kill people nowadays. In their minds, kill them from moving forward. I'm ashamed of myself. Don't ever be ashamed of anything you've done in your life. Face it, fix it, make it better.
You're not afraid of failing You're afraid of what other people will think of you if you fail. But if you're afraid of that, imagine what they think of you when you aren't even trying. Oh yeah, not.
Sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but actually, you've been planted.
Slaves worked all the hours they were awake for their entire lives. In American history, in Egyptian history, in the rest of the world that had slaves, which is most of the world at some given point. I think, like, if they could do it, so can I. Now you're like, well, did they have a happy existence? Well, they didn't get to pick the work they did. It means that you can work. That's if you have the cap behind you. You can work every hour of the day. I'm like, well, if you to have the cheese and you get to eat the cheese the whole way you're going, then, I mean, there's the famous quote, the person who loves walking walks further than the person who loves the destination, right? And so, like, I think it's the same thing. But so many people want to project their idea of what they think your life should be like onto you. And it's just completely irrelevant.
Against all odds. Against all odds. I don't know why we want to take the hardest road. I don't know why the man above gave me the hardest road, but there's nothing a big man above. Don't put you in situations that you can't handle. And I just kept that same positive attitude, like, instead of saying why me, they're saying this is what you want me to do.
You've lived a life dominated by doubt and fear. How do you step into bravery? Step. That's how you step into bravery. Step. Take the step. Step aggressively towards your fear. And that step towards your fear is the step into bravery. Because we're scared of what we don't know. And there's only one way to learn and to know, and that is to confront that fear. You have to step, you have to go. And this simple action, this simple attitude, it answers so many questions.
No one does when they begin. Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You just have to get started. If I had to know everything about connecting people before I got started, I never would have built Facebook. Movies and pop culture just get this all wrong. The idea of a single eureka moment is a dangerous lie. It makes us feel inadequate because we feel like we haven't had ours yet. And it prevents people with seeds of good ideas from ever getting started in the first place.
The fear is never reaching your potential. That's it. It always falling short, always quitting before you're done, always procrastinating, always not doing the right thing. And then one day you're an old man.
Yep.
And you look back and go, God, that was great.
Yep.
Could have been great.
I never forget one time I was running by a graveyard. And I was just trying to become fat. And I ran by a graveyard. And I looked out there. And I had all these pictures, man. All these moments of like, it's crazy, man. I just thought, I'm always on myself. I always thought about how to be better. I look out there right now. I wonder how many just are so upset with how you did your life. Just regret how you live it. I'm running 300-pound man thinking, man, don't die like this, bro. Don't die like this. People wonder where this comes from for me. It comes from such deep thought of trying to see what this is all about. What is this life all about? What am I all about?
The fish just don't jump in the boat. Meaning you better go out there and do it yourself. Don't wait around, wait for someone to deliver something. Go make it happen. The fish don't just jump in the boat. You want to go catch him, go catch him. Throw that line in the water and go do some work. If it doesn't work that day, do it again the next day. So, I think the procrastination is probably not good for any of us. I think we want to go out there and do it, go out there and make it happen.
Some days it gets tough.
It does.
It's tough.
And I think a part of it, that noble mentality is, your tired body, that unmotivated mind, and get out there and do it anyway. You better fight yourself because
You're not only winning when things are going your way. You got to figure out how to win when things aren't going your way. You got to figure out when your body's fighting, when your mind's fighting. How do you still, just say, I'm gonna beat my mind today.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pop, number 7. Set number 7. Say a prayer up to heaven. 7 sets in the pocket. We got 3 sets left, champ. Get off that ass. Let's get it, champ. It's halfway through the year. You got 6 months left, man. Show me something.
But you feel in control of your whole life. And then they think about how to get it. So in my seminars, I'll say the most important word for leadership and success is the word how. Whenever you have a question, really ask you that is, how can I achieve this goal? Do you have a problem? How can I solve this problem? Do you have an obstacle? How can I overcome the obstacle? Talk to people, think about what they want and how to get it most of the time.
So many of us come from these works in such a small compartment. And one thing I was able to do was to dream. Many people that don't make dreams your master. But I was able to dream outside those 4 walls of that small town. And until you're able to really put yourself into that dream, but don't make dreams your master, that's where you truly become what you're destined to become.
Surprise, surprise, look! The king is back! I told you the hunter is now the hunter. I told him this before. Thank you. Thank you for all what you've done. Thank you for beating me, because beating me, he made me a better fighter, a better person. And this camp, I ain't around. If you know me, you know I like to vacation, but I ain't around. I stay on the grind, and I put myself through it. You've been seeing me on freestyle and on YouTube. I've been putting that. I don't put my highlights on the ground. I put the work. I get tired. So that's when I'm in here, I don't get tired.
Hustle, hustle, hustle. Sleep was sin in my household. If it was daylight, you couldn't be inside. There's a fierce sense of independence. Hour, 30 minutes of TV a night. Mom would always say, why are you going to watch someone doing something when you can go out in the world and do it yourself? Turn that damn thing off, get outside. Had to be outside. I go, get out in the world, go hustle, figure it out.
Winning is for the obsessed. You must be obsessed if you want to win. You must be obsessed with the goal, the journey, the outcome, the experience, the rejections, the resilience, the grit, the all of it. And throughout that journey, as you hit these micro wins, you celebrate them and then lock back in. I'd rather go too far than not far enough. The only reward that you get from taking it easy is the fact that in the moment, it's easy.
We agreed not to drink, we didn't do drugs, we didn't date, we didn't do anything. We just literally obsessed from the time we woke up to the time we went to bed. That's literally all we did.
There's no excuse not to be the hardest worker in the room. And all your did was schoolwork, the gym, your career, your relationship. Your needs attached to it. It's gotta mean more than anything. That's your needs, all you got. Don't show up.
If you're 20s, do all of that. Work day and night. Really do as many things, learn as much as you can, fail as often as possible.
What about work-life balance in your 20s?
Because that's the time to put in the hard work. Your work-life balance actually comes out later.
Hey man, look, this is what you gotta do, bro. Wake up and ride. Wake up and ride. Wake up and ride. Every day.
I was 6'1" and 300 pounds. He laughed at me. 7 other recruiters laughed at me. I walked in the recruiter's office and he looked at me and he said, "You're fat and you're black." Got someone to be a Navy SEAL. I didn't know there only been 35 African American Navy SEALs at that time. Over 70 years. I came back 3 years later, 106 pounds lighter.
So there's a quote that I live by, early to bed, early to rise, makes a man young, wealthy, and wise.
You're not the smartest, you're not the coolest, you're not the best, but God damn it, you are something. You've got something that attracts people. They don't know what it is, you don't know what it is, but it's there. I
think the most important decision you're probably going to make is who you surround yourself with, because you become like the people you surround yourself with.
The distance that we can shrink between wanting to do something or thinking something should be done and it being done is a direct indication of our personal power in our lives. And so that has helped me basically think, don't be a powerless. But if you can just find a thing and work hard at that thing, you realize through that thing that you can do good at anything with time and effort.
You don't get discipline from an external source. You have to get it from you. That's what self-discipline is. You get it from yourself. You get it from you.
Focus and fail fast. Focus and fail fast. Learn quickly, try something new. And I thought I'd just pass that on because it's sort of what I have discovered over the years is the faster you fail and learn, the faster you succeed. You actually learn to succeed by failing. You know, Thomas Ray Watson's famous line, if you want to increase your rate of success, you must double your rate of failure. Because success lies on the far side of failure.
You do a little extra effort here. You take whatever's normal and you do a little extra to it. That's what makes it extraordinary. Look at the word, ordinary plus a little extra. What's that extra? Now, that's what makes the difference, man. The extra rep. Getting up an extra half an hour earlier. Saying you're sorry to somebody one extra time. Those little extras combined to a word, one extra, with ordinary together to make extraordinary.
400 trillion to 1. When you understand that math, how can't you live your life? That's how real it is to be a human being. And what are you waiting for? Like, you've been given this ridiculous triple miracle. Like, you're literally more likely to win the lotto 10 times in your life than actually have a life. So I ask you, my friends, with this one life, you're going to sit on your couch and dwell. You're going to be upset about some shortcoming. You're going to be upset about that thing that happened last week. Robert, I'm asking you, I'm promising you, please take this swing. Make this at bat. I am so tired of people stopping because their uncle critique them, or their mom may tell them along the way, or their girlfriend doesn't think that they can do it. You've got one at bat, 400 trillion to 1. Please do something about it.
This is what hard feels like. Do you expect it not to be hard? Do you expect this thing that you're
1,
trying to achieve not
2,
to be difficult?
3,
Every other person
4,
feels the
5,
exact same way.
6,
They also feel
7,
the hunger. They also
8,
feel the fatigue. They
9,
also feel double-digit
10.
testosterone level and the
Pop, pop, set number 8. Looking good and feeling fucking great. That's 8 sets in the fucking pocket. We got 2 sets left for you egg-headed motherfuckers. Looking like fucking Frankenstein.
You fail more and more rapidly. But it also means that as you start to succeed, you succeed more and more rapidly.
Rome wasn't built in a day. We all know that. Everyone hears that. But Rome also didn't fall apart overnight either. It took hundreds of years for Rome to reach its peak, but it also took time, hundreds of years, for Rome to decay and fall apart. And that is representative of life, because you don't achieve worthwhile goals quickly or easily. They take time. They take struggle. They take relentless pursuit, day in and day out.
Yeah. The point of no return. No return, you never come back to this day as the same person. Every day is an opportunity based on your choices on how you look at things, how you perceive them, accountability, responsibility of your actions, the choices you make every day. That is what you are in the mirror today. If you don't like it, what could be better? It's on your terms, how it works, no one else's.
Set up a schedule and just do the work. Free from how you feel. You stick to what you put there on paper. You just do what you have committed to.
On the road to achieving your dreams, you must apply discipline, but more importantly, consistency, because without commitment, you'll never start, but without consistency, you never finish.
You have to have no fear. You have to have no fear. You have to believe in who you are and what you do. And just go. Yeah, don't be afraid to tell somebody.
The thing about traffic jams, guys, there are no traffic jams in the last mile of the race. It's just you in the shadow. In the beginning, everybody's there. All the pretenders and the contenders. They're all there. For the last yard of life, the last mile of journey, there ain't nobody in the shadow. Traffic jams don't exist that far off. Because everyone else started giving up. Mediocrity feels so good. So we love surrounding ourselves with mediocre people. They tell us to get out of jail free card. Whenever life gets hard for us, they tell us it's all okay. Don't worry about it. We don't want to surround ourselves with those people out there who are getting the gases every day, holding us accountable, making us feel uncomfortable. People who are challenging us at every turn of life. Those people scare us. That's exactly where you need to be in your life. With those people who put you in a world of questioning who you are. That's exactly where you want to go. That's exactly where you grow.
99% of people in the world are convinced that they're incapable of achieving great things, so they aim for the mediocre. The level of competition is the fiercest for realistic goals, paradoxically making them the most time and energy consuming. If you're insecure, guess what? The rest of the world is too. Do not overestimate the competition and underestimate yourself. You are better than you think.
Purchase. It's a fortune to one of the sacrifice everything. Damn, right tomorrow. What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
I'm not being accommodated. It's impossible. You can damage me. I'm completely, unequivocally unbeatable.
What's the biggest key to your personal success?
Of course, talent without work is nothing.
Perfect. I'm going to just leave that like that.
Today is difficult. Tomorrow is much harder. The day after tomorrow is beautiful. Most people die tomorrow.
You better make a challenge. You better win. That is the only way. Being aware is it doesn't matter how much you won before. You're not aware that you win again. And again. And again. Nothing is enough. No one understands. And you never want to stop.
Winning is not about the trophy and the accolades. It's about the grind. It's about the obstacles. It's about the challenges. It's about the pain that you endure along the way for that 30 seconds of being leader. Stand on the platform, acknowledged by individuals that are close to you. When that happens, your mind has to immediately shift back because now you felt and tasted something that you can only get through winning. Are you going to do it again?
Those times when you get up early and you work hard. Those times when you stay up late and you work hard. Those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream. It's not the destination, it's the journey. And if you guys can understand that, then what you'll see happen is that you won't accomplish your dreams. Your dreams won't come true. Something greater will.
Make that decision. Because
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pop, number 9. That's set number 9. I'm feeling fine. We got one more set for you egg-headed motherfuckers looking like Frankenstein.
You're going to lose sleep. You'll die. You'll stress to make a decision. You won't finish your to-do list. You'll wonder whether you made the right call and have no way to know for years. This is what hard feels like, and that's okay. Everything worth doing is hard. The worth doing it is, the harder it is. The greater the payoff, the greater the hardship. If it's hard, good. It means no one else will do it. There's no shame. To admit that you're afraid, because there is no charisma out there. And when I make peace with that, it changes everything. If you want some kind of good outcome, you're going to have to work hard. Even if you don't work hard for something, you're not going to get an outcome that's really worth much. You don't have to feel good about it. You just have to keep going. The feeling will pass, but you will remain. You are greater than your feelings. Going to bed late and waking up early to work for a few days won't kill you. You're not going to burn out. You're doing what it takes. If you're one of those people that push work-life balance, just remember, the people who like working hard don't care. I've never regretted trying harder than anything ever. Hard times last long, but impacting the story feels like a lifetime.
99% of my life alone. No one had none of that. I did all of the work alone. You, your mom died, your dad died. You come and you bring the energy that it takes to make the team function at the highest level every day. And that's the person you want to be every day of your life. It's not okay for you to be a weak loser. It's not okay.
I'm a man. I live it. I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to waste my life. Because when I die, I'm going to paradise. And I'm not worried. So I'm in a hurry to die. So no one's going to disrespect me. And no one's going to write nonsense about me without me retaliating back.
It's okay to be a man.
It's not okay. It's necessary. What the hell are we going to do without men?
Heroes and villains always have the same backstory. Pain. The difference is what they choose to do about it. The villain says, the world hurt me, I'll hurt it back. The hero says, the world hurt me, I'm not going to let it hurt anybody else. Heroes use pain. Villains are used by it.
This guy here is shooting back at you. Every time he gains a win, I see your goal is this. And these are the boxes and the people that you like.
If you're scared to jump in, that is exactly what you do. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life.
If you want to know something about yourself, sit on your bed one night and say, what's one thing I'm doing wrong that I know I'm doing wrong that I could fix, that I would fix? When you meditate on that, you'll get an answer. And it won't be one you want, but it'll be the necessary. Is there any better feeling?
It's grind. It's not about today. It's about the future. You do the work now. Do the work now. And all of it that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all going to be on a whole other strategy.
Every family deserves to have a winner. I think it should be you.
See the man right there? Remember? Just block out everything and be in the moment. Not the past, not the future, right now.
You also have to disconnect, unplug your umbilical cord from the belly button of average, and plug yourself into the mindset of a winner.
Being a winner doesn't matter how much you won before. You're not a winner. To win again. And again. And again. That's enough. No one else. And you never look yourself in the mirror and ask hard, tough questions. What am I doing every single day of my life? Creating obstacles, challenges, and distractions for myself.
You should be a monster.
You know, because everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take the back seat and all of that. It's like, no. Wrong. You should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control.
That last sentence get false. Leave the process and get when it's up, you're
It's 1 a.m. I'm going for my third workout. Do I want to go to the gym? Absolutely not. You shouldn't try to run from that anxiety because that anxiety is telling you, hey, bro, it's time to get here. It's time to get going. Whatever it is you want in your life, make that start happening. And that require you to become that version of you.
Fear is never reaching your potential. It always falls short, always quitting before you're done, always procrastinating, always not doing the right thing. And then one day you're an old man. Yep.
Yep. Tired. 14 days, 13 days, whatever they will. Don't mean nothing. Tired is only in the mind. There's no time.
It's hard when you're young to wake up in the office at 6 a.m. to go train and work out, knowing that all your friends are sleeping in and eating pancakes. It's hard when you're on your way to practice, weighed down with all your gear, and it's 90 degrees out and all the other kids are at the beach, and your body is already completely exhausted from workouts for 2 days. It's hard to throw, catch, block, and tackle, and hit kids when they're way bigger and way more developed. Only to go home that night bruised and battered and sprained, but knowing you have to show up again the next day, it's just a chance to try again.
Pop, pop, set number 10. All I do is fucking win. That's 10 sets in the pocket, champ. You got 6 months left. Let's go, champ.
Nobody's coming to tell you to apply for that job that you've always dreamed about. Nobody's coming to write a business plan for you. It's up to you.
Either you have it or you don't have something. Right? You really have an obsession to figure out who will fit it out. Every puzzle is structured differently. All right, AI situation came was different. Right, situation in Chicago was different. Right, everybody has a different puzzle. You have to figure out your own puzzle.
To be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts.
If you pan it down here, you see something. You let it call the right person. If you pan it up here, it's the same thing. Call the person inside. People don't know where I find my strength at, where I get my strength. I get from a lot of places, but right now it's more. I'm getting it. You let it call the right person. Everybody in there is sleep drip, and it's a Monday. And I'm loving it. I'm loving that. Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. It's not about to run it, or swim it, to push up these things. It's about what those things do for mentality. You don't get better on the dag on the couch. You get better by coming out here, getting the fuck after it every dag on day. Stay hard.
If you ask most people what their number one fear is, what do you think it is? Most people.
The average man gets inspired. Think about that. The average man inspires no one. Why would you live an average life, or why would you expect an average life of your kids? You therefore, why would you be okay with accepting average or mediocrity for yourself?
A harmless man is not a good man. A good man is a very, very dangerous man who has that under voluntary control.
So many people out there struggling and wanting more, having the desire to achieve more, the ambitions, but never really achieving it because you simply do not know how to break the seal. And the seal is your limiting beliefs.
If I'm feeling bad, that doesn't mean I'm doing bad. It doesn't mean I am bad. It doesn't mean that I can't still take some action. Because yeah, nothing changes, man.
Let's go. Zone Hell yeah, bro. Had a good 4th of July, man. Busy 4th of July. We started at like 4 a.m. We didn't even wrap it up till like fucking midnight, bro. Nice outside too. Out in the country. You know what I mean? Reminds me of the beach when I'm out here. I feel like I live in a beach house, bro. I live out in the country though. Motherfucker's nice, huh? Sheesh.
This is how